Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Riley and I have a gun review for you guys this week. I know I haven't done one of these in a long time, so I just wanted to do a quick gun review for you guys. And this is a really awesome gun. I've had it for a while. I've been able to shoot lots of rounds through it, so I just thought I might as well make a good review. Before we get started, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Please subscribe to the channel. I have lots of new content, so go ahead and check out all the other videos on my page. And please give this video a thumbs up. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's go ahead and jump into the review. So today I'm going to be reviewing the SIG SAUER P320 RX compact version. Now the gun is unloaded. I always have the gun unloaded, so it's just, I gotta show people or they'll freak out. So anyways, this is the SIG SAUER P320 compact, the RX version. So it comes with this cool Kydex holster, which is actually not too bad. You can use it for in the waistband carry. I've used it quite a bit. You know, the almost all SIGs come with 3 magazines. These happen to be 15 round 9mm steel magazines. I think these are Metgar. I don't maybe, well, they're made in Italy, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say it. These are loaded because I mean I keep most of my guns loaded, because why have guns that are empty, you know? So let's talk about this gun for a little bit. This is the first gun I've ever had that's so kind of tricked out, if you will. I mean, it's got an Optic, the Romeo one, and it's got an enforced light on the bottom. Most of my guns are pretty simple. I don't have any accessories, but I just happened to get this on a really good deal, so I went for it, you know. So let's just talk about some of the features, and then we can, hopefully I'll have some shooting footage of this gun by now. But let's just talk about some of the features. So I'm not lying when I'm saying this is the best gun I've ever shot. My most favorite gun I've ever shot, ever. And not just because how cool it looks, but it's an awesome, awesome gun. Let's talk about some of the features now. So, you know, my hands aren't like that big, but this fits my hands perfectly. As you're able to see, I can get a really good grip on this pistol. Really good grip. I can hold it really well. And let's see if we can, I'm not going to change the camera angle, but this gun feels so freaking good in the hands, it's unbelievable. Now if you have larger hands, but I mean, let me see, anyways, you can tell it just feels really good in the hand. If you have larger hands, this might be a little more difficult to hold, but you know, you can always get extensions and stuff like that. But I mean, this is such a freaking nice gun. It just feels like it's made for my, like, it feels like it's made specifically for me. But like I said, you know, I got a good grip on this gun, and man, it shoots like a dream. It's pretty freaking awesome. So let's just talk about some of the features about it. Starting at the grip, you got the SIG SAUER logo there and kind of like a textured, almost stippling grip. Pretty good for gaining traction. You know, if your hands are kind of slippery, this grip goes all the way around, as you can see, and it's very gives you lots of traction control when you want to hold the gun. The only thing I thought was kind of weird, I'm kind of new to SIGs, but I don't know if this is just how they are, but the trigger guard is like huge. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but this trigger guard is gigantic. It's not a bad thing to me at all, but it kind of, I mean, I work with it, but I can see how it could get in the way with, you know, but it's just kind of based on your own preference. Next thing I want to talk about is So these sights on the pistol, these are night sights. So basically, if you don't know what that is, they glow in the dark. I don't know if that's what SIG's version are called. I know Glock calls them night sights, but when they're exposed to sunlight, it charges them up so they're glow in the dark. So there's the night sights. Trying to make it so you can see it. You got the 2 dots here and then the one up front, and they are raised quite a bit. So if you want to throw a suppressor on there, you can do that and it'll still work. Now this came with the Romeo 1, a SIG Sauer Romeo 1. Let's turn that on so you can see. And let's see if we can find it there. Okay, it's on. Sorry, I had to just make sure and look. There you go. See that little red dot right there? There we go. Anyways, that red dot is pretty freaking awesome. So, it took me a while to get used to shooting this gun with the red dot. But once you're used to it, man, you can go super fast, and it's a lot of fun. One mistake I made is co-witnessing the red dot with the iron sights, and that actually does not work for this gun, or at least it does not work for me. I was way off with the red dot, so you actually have to zero the red dot in differently than the iron sights. You cannot just co-witness. In my case, I was unable to. But once I got it zeroed in, man, I can do rapid fire shots at 20 yards like nothing with this thing. And the red dot actually helps you with your trigger control, because if you move a little bit, that red dot is just flies out of place. So the red dot is pretty cool, pretty awesome. So let me talk about next. So like I said, yeah, the iron sights are raised. So if you want to throw a suppressor on here or something, it's pretty cool. Next up, there's serrations back here. So if you want to charge the slide like so, you can do that. And there's also lots of serrations up at the front. So if you want to press check or even charge the gun up the front ways, you can do that. Or just, press check, whatever. A lot of people don't like charging the slide from the front because you can accidentally put your finger in front of the muzzle, but if you just practice good gun safety, you should be fine. And it's not very hard to pull the slide back either. So, like I said, I'm absolutely in love with this pistol. It is so awesome. Slide release. It's big. It's big enough. Let me see if I can get that in the let It's not that great. It's not like perfect, but it's big enough. No worries about that. Let me show you the barrel. The barrel is so freaking thick. It doesn't look like it in the video, but seems like it's way thicker than a normal, like, I don't know, like a Ruger SR9 barrel or something. It's a super thick barrel. So this gun shoots so smooth. I have an Enforce light on here. Let me see if you can even see it. Oh yeah, it's freaking bright. You see that? I don't know how many lumens it is, but not only does it look cool, but at night, if you're out shooting, you can turn that bad boy on. There's a pad here, and there's a pad on the other side. So you can do some night shooting. Last thing I want to go over is the trigger. So the trigger just has one, there's no safeties on the trigger. It's just a smooth trigger. So if I pull it back, I'm going to show you the trigger pull real quick. There's almost like no give into it. You see when I pull the trigger? There's almost like no give. It's like right there. Watch. See that? That's all it moves. And then right when you hit it, right when you hit that wall. So there's not much give. I think it's a freaking awesome trigger. I love it. This pistol is so good. I mean, all I can say is good things about it. I've never been a huge fan of SIG Sauer, but now I can see why so many people like them. It's pretty awesome. The only downside about this gun is that it is kind of pricey. Like this setup I have here is probably $800 roughly, you know. So that's the only negative thing about it. But so the P320 M17 is what the Army uses. And like I said, this is the or not just the Army, the military, U.S. military. P320 RX compact is what I have here. So it's a variation of the P320. Smaller, more compact, but lots of features. This thing shoots like a dream. I have other videos of me shooting this gun. I will have the links to them. Would I recommend the P320 RX compact? 100%. It's a super smooth shooting gun. I love how it looks. It's very reliable. You could use it as a concealed carry pistol or a home defense gun. Wouldn't use it as a truck gun because I wouldn't want to lose this gun because it's so expensive. But other than that, I mean, this thing is so awesome. You know, I love it. You know, SIGs are awesome. You might hear some negative things about them, but I've put lots of rounds through this gun, never experienced any issues. And yeah, so that's a short tabletop review. My opinions on the SIG P320 RX Compact. I really do enjoy it, and hopefully you can get your hands on one to try it out.